Hello everyone, today we'll talk about the solution to the problem insert greatest common divisors in linked list. This is a pretty straightforward problem. The essence of it is just to insert something between any two adjacent nodes in a linked list. The choice of GCD is completely arbitrary. We're going to just use the GCD on both the values, and that is the only point at which the fact that it's a GCD really comes into play. So you have to know how to insert nodes between any two adjacent original nodes in the linked list. And now the recursive solution is typically simple in linked list problems, and an iterative solution, while maybe harder to wrap your head around, is typically preferable. It should be faster. It can also be more optimal when it comes to memory, because in case of recursion you typically have you have some recursion depth, typically have to remember every recursive call along the way, which makes memory linear, and in this case typically in iterative solutions memory is constant. So we can start, whether we use a recursive solution or an iterative solution, with the basic boundary condition. So if our list is empty, we just return the head of that list, we just return none in that case. Otherwise we're going to have to remember to return the original head of the list while we're operating, so let's remember it as a result. And we'll be holding a pair of pointers, a head and a pointer for the next node, which is in this case called later, so that we can do very simply, while we have at least two nodes remaining, we have to add their GCD between them. So that GCD should be the next neighbor of our head, so we just create a new list node with the appropriate value and create it as the next node from our head, and the next node from that should be our later pointer, and now we can progress one step ahead. So the new head is the old later pointer, the new later pointer is the next of that old later pointer. So that's one way of doing it iteratively, and this is a nice warm-up or introductory exercise for how to do iterative solutions for linked list problems.